Hi, my name's Steve, my business partner Austin, and today we're going to talk about a somewhat controversial topic, and that's AI and should bookkeepers use AI for content. So we're just talking about content right now. And AI can save you hours a week writing your bookkeeping content, whether that's on your blog, whether it's in LinkedIn, anywhere across social media. So it is a time saver, and a time saver can be a game changer. But most bookkeepers we see don't market consistently and because they don't enjoy content. Well, this can help with that. AI removes your blank page problem. So if you were trying to figure out what can I write about for Wyoming, Wyoming, Michigan, I apologize, um, and you're a bookkeeper there, you can go to AI and you can come up with a bunch of ideas. So it helps with that. And it's not about replacing you. It's not about replacing your voice, but it's about speeding things up and getting stuff done. It's a first draft machine. So I don't know about you, but that's usually the hardest part. You get AI to write the first draft, and then you make it good after that. So it's helpful. You don't want to publish it and it's got the dashes and the strong arm guy and
Yeah.
all the different emojis you might get. You don't want that. You've got to make it in your voice, and you've got to make it so that people don't know it's AI. If they know it's AI, they're not going to want to read it. What are some other emojis they usually throw in there? Oh,
Green
the
check mark.
green chat. They love those. So you guys have all seen those. When you see it, you know right away that's AI, and you don't want that. So what is AI good at? Let's look at that first, and then let's look at how to use it the right way. And then Austin's going to talk to you about what to avoid and a workflow for it. So, what is AI good at? Generating ideas. Outstanding at that. You can tell it, I'd like to do 20 blog or video posts or topics. Can you give me 20? AI will come up with your 20. That's very helpful. First drafts. We talked about that rough first draft, Google Business Profile posts, email, newsletters, Facebook posts, everything. The first draft, you can come up there, and some of it's going to be quite awful, especially, like the Facebook ones. I don't know. We've not had great luck when we've even looked at those. We've all had to go way off the topic, but Google Business Profile, they're usually okay. They give you a good starting point. You can use them to repurpose. So let's say you came up with a great blog post yourself. Now you want to put these across social media. You don't want the exact same thing. Put it into one of these AIs. Have it come up with something different, and then make sure it looks good, and you can use that. It's great for outlines. They can structure a plan. You be as specific as you can going into AI. You get out what you put into it. So if you're very specific what you want and how you want it, oftentimes they'll come back with something fairly decent. So outlines are great. Headlines, subject lines, they'll give you some good ideas there. And again, you've got to use your own judgment on these because the human brain is going to outpace the AI brain every time. You know your market, you know what works. So stay with that when you're in doubt. And frequently asked questions, content, they're really good at that too. Austin's going to talk about how to use it the right way and what to avoid.
So always give it context, like your niche, your location, your ideal client. Use it to start and edit heavily to your own voice or your client's voice if you're posting for them. Add your own stories, examples, and client situations, which AI can't do. I mean, I guess you can tell them the situations, but run the output through your own knowledge filter. Like, does this apply to my clients? And use it for like getting a structure of a post fast, not for the final word. So, like, something you could write is write a 300 word GBP post for a bookkeeper in Wyoming, Michigan, who specializes in contractors. Tone should be friendly and approachable. End with a soft call to action. So, what to avoid? Publishing AI content with zero edits. because it's just low effort, and even Google can detect it, and your readers probably can too. Um, Letting it speak for you on experience. So if it says in my 10 years of experience, just like is that actually true? Just make sure it's true. Keyword stuffing, because AI can sometimes over optimize. So read it out loud and trim anything that sounds unnatural. Generic claims like phrases like "we provide exceptional service" or "we go above and beyond" are meaningless, so cut them. Using it as a replacement for your niche knowledge. AI doesn't know your clients, your market, or your story. Trusting it on anything technical like tax rules, accounting standards, compliance topics before your compliance topics need your eyes before they can go live. Um, the right workflow. One, you decide the topic. AI writes the first draft. You rewrite the intro in your own voice. You add one real example or client story. You clean up any generic language, and then you publish. And that's about 20 minutes of work instead of 2 hours.
Yeah, so basically, Austin summed this up very well. Should you use AI? I would say yes. I think every business should use AI, but do not use it exclusively. Do not, um, go to AI and have it, do not put AI stuff in your posts for clients without you screening it, making sure it's good, correcting it, taking out all the crazy things that they like to put in there. Don't do that. We've seen some um, agencies do that, and it hurts their reputation. It hurts their clients' reputation. So be careful with that, and be smart about it. That's all we got for you today. Please subscribe and like. We would very much appreciate that. And we'll see you tomorrow.